Hi, it's me, Drew from Good to Bed and Fanboy Store on eBay. Another haul video. It's going to be a short one this week. I only went out on Friday to pick up one comic, that being the Fade Out. After hearing such good press about it and a lot of you guys raving about it, so I went out to get it, but I managed to pick up some other stuff while I was there. I was waiting to do this video on what would have been Monday this week, because I had a blu-ray coming in the mail. I was going to be getting it Sunday night, well, Sunday at some point. Saturday or Sunday? No, might have been Saturday I got it. It came out on Monday, but I got it before because I pre-ordered it. But unfortunately on Monday, back went out again. This will become a common theme on the podcast. I'll probably miss many days of having my back out and being on the couch and not being able to do a video. But anyway, I'll get to the stuff I picked up. As I said on one of my last videos, I can't remember which one it was, I get packs of free comics, and Forbidden Planet you get free for £1, so $1.50. And the reason I picked this pack up in particular was because of the comic that was on the front of it. Was one that had been recommended to me, a series that had been recommended to me by Adam Day, and that being Cyclops #1. I read this one on Tuesday when I was lying on the couch. It's good. I like the dynamic between Cyclops and his dad. It's different to a lot of X books I've read in the past, so I'm going to give it a couple, maybe 4, 5 issues, see how the story progresses. I'm not a massive fan of the artwork, I think some of the dialogue's a little lazy, but I'll give it, as I said, 5 issues, see if it, those sorts of things even out and get picked up a bit. A lot of people have been saying that it picked up after about 3 issues and started progressing nice. The second comic in the pack is one I probably wouldn't have taken off a shelf or picked up in a second-hand comic store type place, but I'll give it a go. I've not read it yet. It's got a writer on it I quite like. I quite like Dan Jurgens' work on things, so I'll give it a look. It's Aquaman and the Others, and it's number 2, sorry about that, it's one in my back. I've read quite a bit of the Aquaman New 52, the main title, but I didn't actually know there was this one or what it's about, so I'll give it a quick read through. If I like it, I'll hunt down #1. No doubt it's already a 10-15 quid book or something. If I don't find any interest in it, I'll put it on the store. The third one in the pack was another comic I hadn't actually heard of, but I flicked through it and the artwork is really, really nice. It's this, sorry about the glare. It's Magic the Gathering, issue 5, and it came with this a little card thing, which is pretty cool. 3 nice comics for £1. You can't really beat that. As I said, I haven't read this one yet, but I'll give it a go, see if I like it or not. If I don't like it, I'm pretty sure it'll shift on the shop, or I know a couple of people that are into that type of comic, so I might see if I can trade it. I also got Faded, which what I went out for, which is what I spent 40 minutes on a bus to go and get. I have read this one. I read this pretty much the day I got it. Love it, but I knew I would. Big Ed Brubaker fan, so I like the story. A lot of people have been saying it's a very slow paced story, but I found that Fatale early issues were the same. They were quite slow paced, but it's all about the slow build. I quite like the style. I think it's very much a writer's comic. A lot of comics, it's the art that sells them and progresses as it's going along. But I think this one, it's a lot of it's in the writing. I really like the artwork as well. I've heard some people saying they're not fans of the art in the book, or Sean Phillips in general, but I like it. I like the cover too. I was a little wary when I picked it up. This bit on the cover, I thought it had water damage to it or something, but it's actually just the cover. They all look the same, so slightly annoyed by the issue price, but then you're getting a lot of pages and a lot of art and everything for your money, so it works out quite well. The Blu-ray I picked up on Amazon, a pre-order, was Amazing Spider-Man 2. I got it, as I said, the day or 2 days before it came out. The cool thing about it is it comes with this little comic if you pre-ordered it. It's quite a fun little... The artwork's quite nice in it. You have to have really good eyesight to be able to read it, probably, but as I said, I quite liked it. You know, it's not the greatest thing of all time. I do quite like the Spider-Man and the fireman's hat on. That was quite fun. Not the greatest comic in the world, and you know, it was something they've probably thrown together in a couple of minutes, but I quite liked it. Not watched it yet. Didn't see it in the pictures. Was actually put off by a lot of people slagging it, but decided I'd give it a go. I quite liked the first one, and a lot of people didn't like the first one. I think the complaint on the first one was it was kind of like an emo Peter Parker, but then I thought that about Tobey Maguire's performance, especially in the third one. That movie's one to forget really, innit? So I'll give it a shot. Still wish Spider-Man was getting done by Marvel. I'd quite like to see him in the Avengers, but you can't always get what you want. Oh, I forgot I had another one. I went to a back issue store. It's just round the corner from the comic book shop I go to. Really good. You know, you get really good back issues in really good condition, but the problem is you got to hunt through box after box. Nothing's labelled, and boxes are stacked, you know, on top of each other, so you got to move everything to get into it. And you know, you spend about half an hour trying to find a box that might have the character in it you're looking for. But it's another one from my collection, a Fantastic Four run. It's 372, so I think I've now got 30 issues in that run, and I've done that in 2 months of collecting it so far. I've got 30 issues of the 250, so I'm quite excited about that. I'm going to do a video when I get, you know, about 50 or 60 of it, and I'll do a video going through all the ones I've got. I've already shown some in the previous video. I can't remember which one, I think it was the second video I put up. So I want to get some more so I can do a whole video on it and it not be like 2 minutes long. I love the Fantastic Four, especially the Bronze Age and Silver Age stuff. Can't really afford a lot of the Silver Age books, but Bronze Age I can get. That's why I'm doing 150 through 400, although I've recently decided it might be 150 through 500, because a lot of the 400 to 500 books are going for, you know, £1, and some are less, so I might be able to add it up. My wife also pointed out what I could do is do 100 to 400, because the price of the 50 books of 100 to 150 is going to be about the same as from 400 to 500, so I might just do that instead. Probably get better storylines doing that. Anyway, this was to be a short video and it's went 10 minutes. That's what I've picked up this week. I also did a ice bucket challenge, which is on my Facebook. I might put that up on here as well. That was fun. Kind of arsed it up. I like to do the second bucket and just pour it down my chest rather than over my head. It's, you know, I look like a right fanny in it, but it's for a good cause, so I don't mind. What else did I do? I put a little video to get I was on a, this is going to get right off topic here, I was on a forum I go on a regular basis. It's an MMA forum, and well, MMA, boxing and just martial arts in general. And they were talking about a fight that happened in Bellator, and I'd given my opinion on one of the competitors in it, saying he couldn't throw a punch properly. He had a very amateur punching style. Well, the guy is basically, I'm not going to say his name out on here. The guy's basically a wrestler with no real other training. He's just, you know, he's not had many fights. I think it's 3 fights, and he's lost 2, so he's got a 1-2 record. So he's not great. And that had been his first fight, and he'd lost it. So he won his first fight against a weak guy that had no stand up either. He took him to the ground, and the second fight was against a guy with good stand up, and I think it went a minute and a half, something like that, with him forcibly trying to go for the takedown, not achieving it, and the guy knocking him out. And then that one, the guy beat him with ground and pound. So I had stated that the guy couldn't throw a punch, and then that opened it up to quite a lot of hate on me. People saying, well, can you fucking throw a punch anymore? And, you know. So I, stupidly, when I was farrying about, I was out working out in my garage and filmed a little 20-second thing with me on the punch bag, and I put that up on the forum, and a lot of the hate that I had got was then people going, yeah, maybe you do know how to throw a punch then, so you can actually comment. So I was thinking about joking, putting this on the end of this video just because it was, you know, I'd done it, and it was all tongue in cheek. I was actually, you know, I wasn't trying to throw punches around, I was just messing about. It was just the middle of a training session. I filmed them so I can watch, to make sure I'm, you know, punching properly and my technique's still there. Because I'm out in the garage doing it on my own. I haven't got someone I'm sparring with or anything anymore. So I film them on the odd occasion just to make sure I'm doing stuff alright. You know, I'm out of shape now and quite a bit, and my health's crap. I've got a bad back. Like when you hear people say they get a bad back, and it's like, you know, they get the bottom of their back hurts every now and again, and you know, and it's just wear and tear or whatever. Well, my spine's basically decided it doesn't like itself anymore and wants to be apart. So I get quite bad nerve pain and stuff that puts me on the couch for weeks at a time. But so I don't get out and don't get to do the working out as much as I'd like to, but it was fun just messing about and showing I can still actually throw a punch. It's why I have no problem talking on sites like that, you get people going, well, I'll meet you in the street and we'll see what you can do, and it's like, apart from hypothetics that when you know this person's probably 12, so there's no point, you know, arguing with them about it or anything, but I know that if I actually met some people out in the street, they wouldn't talk shit to me for more than one reason. Well, apart from anything, I'm 6'6" and 280 pounds. That puts most people off picking a fight with you, and also know how to throw a punch and a kick. So anyway, I got right off topic there. I've upped my painkillers today, so I'm a bit out of it. So I'll post this. I may post my ice bucket challenge video for a while, and the next one I put up will be more of my Marvel Mightiest Hero collection. I'm due that in soon, another 2 books, so that should be quite good. I think it's Punisher and it might be Miss Marvel, so that should be quite good. So see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.